Welcome to OM Report by Andre Alpa, your interview-focused podcast on topics from online marketing to internet startups.
So, hello. We are here at the Campix, and I found somebody who is not a native German. Roy, tell us about yourself.
Hey, I'm Roy. I used to work at a company called One to Market, and I'm doing the podcast State of Search with Bas van der Belt. Probably familiar with a lot of people, especially with podcast listeners. Check it out. And I was from One to Market based. We did a lot of stuff in Germany, so I went to German conferences, and a lot of friends of mine are still here. And I heard good stories about Marco's thing, and this is the reason why I ended up over here drinking beer. And doing a podcast and having fun.
Well, I think it's a really great thing that you bring some international color into a seemingly local conference.
Definitely.
So tell us about yourself. What I think podcasts are not really the best way to earn money. So I assume you're doing something else besides that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm an SEO, for instance. So. Gee, wonder why. No, I started doing SEO for One to Market 5-6 years ago. No, I started at One to Market 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever. And before that, I did SEO at a local shop. But that wasn't that big.
What did you do even before? Did you study? Did you program?
I actually did.
Drop out of school?
Definitely dropped out of school. Tried to 10 years tried to get a diploma. Never worked out. Was smarter than my teachers actually. So that didn't work out that well. They were talking about you should be graphical and make art of websites. Screw that! I want to make money from it, and everybody else should as well. So that's why I dropped off. And I started doing search marketing because I needed traffic on my site. I could create the best, beautiful things, and if nobody saw it, it's still shit. So I wanted to see people see my stuff. That's why I ran into SEO. Okay.
So how does the SEO scene? You from the Netherlands? If somebody doesn't know, how does the SEO scene in the Netherlands look like? I mean, is it?
It's nice compared to the German one, I think.
What do you mean? What's the nice thing about it?
The way people interact with each other. The German ones are more aggressive towards each other.
You think?
I think it's more aggressive on a competitive level, not aggressive towards the persons in each other, but more aggressive on getting on the number one position. And all of them were pretty sweet against each other. We have still this thing called start.
Do you share the number one position?
We're switching sites again.
Okay.
But I mean, we're looking at start pages. Yes. Start pages aren't in Germany, but start pages do work. It's a lot of clones from that as well.
Can you probably explain for people who do not know what start pages are? They're called startpaginas, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, goedbegin.com. It's one of the crap sites. Goedbegin.com. It's a crap site. Don't go there. Seriously, don't go there.
I have to train. Goed beginnen?
Yeah, goedbegin.com. Don't go there. Seriously. No, seriously, that's a bad sign for you. Okay. That's the one got banned. So don't go that way. But stuff like that. It's clones, start cable. It's all pages with just links on it. Okay. For if you're elderly and you don't know what to start with the internet, this is the point where you start, and you get links to everywhere. Okay. So there's lots of affiliate links on there and lots of bought links and trade links, and it's crap, but it works. It ranks.
But it seems to be like I have been active in the Netherlands as well, and to me, it seems I haven't seen this phenomenon in any other country. Have you?
It's a Dutch thing. Yeah, definitely. It's the one that Ilse Sanomedia runs the biggest one. That's the Startpagina. Okay. And it has 22,000 subdomains, something like that, which all are specific in niches. So if you run, for instance, a radio station, there's a radio station Startpagina for you. Okay. If you're interested in that, you can start with your internet on that page. It's the same thing in China. They have this Emperor's page, and Emperor does his recommendations on that as well. So it's a nice way of getting links.
The Chinese and the Netherlands, they're connected.
We have the same stupid kind of way. Yeah, definitely. We have the same stupid way of starting with it.
International webs on the internet.
We like Chinese food as well, though. Babi Pangang for the win.
How about the other way around? Maybe not.
Don't guess. No. The boerenkool wouldn't work that well in China, I guess.
All right. So how are they? I mean, are they? I mean, in other countries, like in France, everyone wants to blog. In Germany, some blogs, some have their simple CMS websites. So if people want to start out in internet in the Netherlands, they really build a startpagina to start with?
Yeah, that's the fastest way to go. And then they started out to weblog.com, weblog.nl. That's one of the Sanoma things as well.
Okay, so something it's like a free blogging website, just like WordPress or Blogger and so on.
Yeah, it's Dutch. And that's the main difference, because Dutch people like to talk to other Dutch people.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And it does make sense. They understand each other well.
Yeah, but most Americans don't understand that. I don't know where you're running the podcast, but people in Europe like to speak in their own language. And it's just a big difference between the way of American people approaching Europe. For instance, I was looking at a travel site and they translated everything through Google Translate. It doesn't work like that over here. I mean, we look at it as like, this is stupid. This looks stupid. Don't go there. Just hire a Dutch guy to translate it for you and do it properly, because otherwise nobody's going to book you because they don't trust you.
So obviously, how do they? I mean, do the startpaginas, are they so loved by Google.nl that they rank them automatically? Or then, I mean, to me, if I look at the startpagina, it's just one single subdomain with 200 links or even more, or 500 links, and there's like no content on it.
No, I agree.
You would think it's not really valuable if you look at SEO in other countries.
It gets shared so much over time. It has this much of a value from, if you look at the keyword startpagina, it just has that much searches that Google says, okay, so maybe we don't like it, maybe we think it shouldn't be there on a content level, but it's there because people are looking for it. So
people are looking for keyword and startpagina
sometimes
as a combination.
Yes. Could be, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't looked into that, but I can't imagine that happening. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot, actually.
So, and then again, they built their startpagina, the young and fresh and approaching SEO in the Netherlands. They build their startpagina for the niche they want to be active in, and then they start link building for the startpagina.
You have to apply to get access to a startpagina, so you cannot build every startpagina yourself.
Oh, really?
No, well, you can if you do a niche, for instance. If you do some small thing and they think it's valuable enough to make a niche from it, you are allowed to.
Okay.
For instance, one of the rules.
So what do you have to do? I mean, do you have to send a copy of your passport, or do you have to just fill out
a good story? It's all money based. You sign a contract, some kind of contract with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something.
So do you have to pay for a startpagina?
No, you don't have to pay, but you're not allowed to put on. And I don't know the guidelines specific for it, but it's something like you can put up 10.
You don't have a startpagina?
I don't own any of them at all.
Ooh,
and I'm really
poor
happy.
Dutch SEO guy without a single one of those.
No, definitely. I've got my reasons for that because I know people who do.
I see.
And I don't do that much link building, so I don't need to. But what it states that you're obliged to not have more than 10 commercial links on a start page.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what you sign up for.
Okay.
Nobody does that because everybody puts in links, paid links, without informing Sanoma. But the problem is you cannot put in more than 10 tracker links from affiliate companies or stuff like that. So that's the way of getting out of it.
If I use a URL shortener, I can still do it.
I would just link directly. Why not?
But then you go get the affiliate link.
Yeah, but you can see it in not through the affiliate network.
Ah, okay.
Which is never the best way to get link use from a page, huh?
True. Okay. So, and then are there like people who have huge networks of these start paginas, or how?
There's a couple of companies who run a couple of start pages. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. So, and then they're not topically focused. They're really focused on, instead of having a blog network,
mostly
they have
financial traffic.
Okay. Like traffic. Hardcore money keywords.
Yeah.
You'd say.
That's the focus upon.
Okay. Wow.
So that's okay.
So, do you think that the start pagina providing companies should charge those, or do they do this?
Sorry.
Wouldn't it make sense that, for example, let's say credit would be a highly commercially valuable
could be, yeah.
keyword. Then if I was startpagina.nl or however the URL is, I could maybe charge the startpagina owner of credit.startpagina.nl.
If there's not an owner, if there's an owner on it, what Sanoma does actually, if you're an owner and you have it, you're allowed to give. If they lose it, they're going to keep it to themselves because if it's high valuable, nobody's going to get it. And then it's money for the publisher as well. Okay. So that's the trick they're doing right now.
Why does it pay off for the start pagina providers?
Oh, it doesn't. It started out with not paying off. It's just creating content for people, helping people around. And well, if you have, for instance, loans.startpagina.nl,
yes,
will certainly bring you money, not from an SEO paid link perspective, but as well from an affiliate perspective.
Just because people are typing the stuff in?
Yeah. I mean, it's actually, if you're looking for it at the homepage, startpagina.nl,
yes,
there's the top five best click links. Banks are on there. Okay. That's the money from Startpagina. Okay. So they earn money from it. And it's all no-follow on the Startpagina, I guess. Okay. So they're working on a no-follow thing. I haven't looked into that as much, but they're working on it.
Obviously. Okay. Interesting. So it's really weird because
We don't have what the German word is for Artikelverzeichnisse.
Okay, article directories in Germany.
We don't have it at all. It's not in Holland. We have 2 of them. That's crap. It's truly just crap. Nobody uses it. Link building is completely different, and you probably know a little bit about it. It's different from if you do it only Dutch based. It's different.
Why? Or how? I mean, is it only the start pagina's and the article directories? Is that the main difference?
I can get
just like one tool.
I can get 10 newspapers in Germany that will place paid links, and you can get as well, and everybody can. We can find it. You can. I haven't been able to, let's so to say, I haven't been able to find one in Holland.
Maybe you're not nice enough, or you're not asking the right way.
I mean, if I'm nice enough, I won't have to pay. So that's something different. If I'm nice enough, it's a free link. Okay. But if I'm just go to a sales guy, or know the guy who runs it, there's nobody I know who does that for Dutch newspapers.
But do you think that they haven't discovered this monetization niche for them, or they think it's immoral, or they
ethical immoral? I think, and I think that's first step, and then again, they don't know the value of it, so they don't even understand how much. We did a lot of newspapers at my old company, and one of them just killed their whole archive. Well, that's for monetization. That's a bad idea.
Yes, but then again, big old companies, they're not usually the ones too secure about their online activities and how they should work. They don't all have worked out online strategies. So your podcast is in English or in Dutch?
It's in English.
Okay, so why in English? I mean, you're Dutch-based, you're a Dutch person, you'll do SEO in the Netherlands.
State of Search blog.
Yes.
We did the Search Cowboys before.
Yes.
And that was English. That's one of Bas's projects. So we said, okay, well, if we do a podcast, we do it Search Cowboys, it's going to be in English. And it's more fun. We have a broader audience. Okay. I mean, the 10 good SEOs that really listen to podcasts in Holland, that's not really an audience. I can call them myself if I'd like to. no problem. We drink every once in a while.
Skype conference.
Well. Yeah, that's on a daily basis, so it's fine.
Okay. So how do you perceive from an outside perspective SEO in Germany?
I like it. It's fun people, professionally. It's a bit more on the black hat side, I guess. No, it's not black hat, but it's more aggressive getting the good positions.
Yes.
And I like that as well. I like the competition in it.
It's more. I think if I can
less
add
whiny.
Excuse me.
It's less whiny, I think.
Yes, it's true. I think aggressive. I wouldn't share that opinion. If I can add my perspective to it, I think it's more like in sports.
But
we're running as long as it's the race, but after the race we're friends and we go for a beer.
I agree.
It's like a sporty game, but everybody wants to win.
Yeah,